Okay, we're going to model long division with cuisenaire rods. And I have my problem here, 32 divided by 2. So I'm going to set up my 32 in cuisenaire rods, 10, 20, 30, and 2. And I'm going to use these to build a rectangle, just like we would for an area model. So I know that since I have a 2 here, my first side length is going to be 2. So I have a side length of 2 there. And when we have an area model for division, this entire middle section is our total. It's our area, so that is 32. I have a side length of 2, so my goal is to find out what this side length is here. Well, if I look, I already have this set up, so I have one piece right here. So 3 divided by 2 is 1. And then this is 10, 20. So I can subtract out, and I have 12 left over. Well, yes, I have 10, 11, 12. Now, I cannot take this and just stick it next to the first one and add the ones in, because that doesn't make a full rectangle. So I'm going to have to take this 10 and trade it out. So I think, what can I trade this out? What equals the same amount, but it's in 2 pieces? Well, I know that 5 plus 5, or 5 times 2, equals 10. So I can trade the 2 yellow pieces out for the orange, and I can add them to the top here. Okay, so now I have a side length. This is my 10. This is 5, and then I have my 2 ones here, and they will just fit perfectly right there to complete my rectangle, and that's a side length of 1. So I have 10 plus 5 plus 1, which equals 16, and there you go. Okay, and then my 6 is my 5 here, and my 1, there's my 6. And then 6 times 2 is 12. Subtract, and we had nothing left over. We had a perfect rectangle. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try 45 divided by 3. Okay, so this time I'm going to need 40, so 4 tens and a 5. Again, we're building a rectangle, that area model. So I know my one side length is going to be 3. So I'm going to take 3 tens and build one side length. So that's a 3. And I have to figure out what this side length is, because I know my total is going to be 45. So again, I can't just put these pieces in because it doesn't make a complete rectangle. So I need to be able to trade these out. So what can I trade out to get 3 equal pieces here? So here's my side length of 10 here. And so that is 110. And I know that that was 30 pieces. And I have 15 left over. So my 15, I need to take my 10 and look again, and I know that 2 5s make a 10. So now I can take my 3 pieces, my 3 5s, and put them next to my 10s, and I now have a perfect rectangle. And I know that this is worth 5 here. So 3 divides into 15 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15. I have nothing left over. I have no extra pieces left over. And 10 plus 5 is 15. So my area model works out.